You should practice pelvic floor exercises daily during and after pregnancy. How to practice pelvic floor exercises? You can practice from a squatting position, but if you are suffering from varicose veins or vulvovaricosities or hemorrhoids or had cervical stitched, it's better to practice in a different position. So you can practice on 2 whole fours, or you can practice sitting with your maybe back leaning against the wall if you are suffering from your back, with your legs outstretched. So from your chosen position, we are going now to find our pelvic floor muscles. So tighten your front and back passage, lift up inside as if you are trying to stop passing wind and urine at the same time. Not pulling in your tummy, not squeezing your buttocks, not squeezing your legs, and remember not to hold your breath during the exercises. So when everybody had a go, now we are going to practice 4 different types of exercises, and we are going to practice 4 times. In the last round we are going to practice 10 times. So remember not to use your buttocks, not using your abdominal muscles, but just your pelvic floor. So try to isolate your pelvic floor muscles as much as you can. So first exercise. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles up in towards your womb. And as you slowly exhale, release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles up towards your womb. Exhaling, release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your muscles, and as you slowly exhale, release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, and as you slowly exhale, release and relax. Second exercise. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, lift up inside and keep holding here, keep breathing in and out. And exhaling, slowly release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, holding here, breathing deeply. And as you slowly exhale, release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, holding here, breathing deeply. And as you slowly exhale, release and relax. Inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, holding here, breathing deeply. And as you slowly exhale, release and relax. So in the third exercise, you are going to draw your pelvic floor muscles up as a lift in 5 stages. So I'm going to guide you through now, and remember just to breathe normally, breathe in and out in this exercise. So tighten your pelvic floor muscles up, holding from the ground floor to the first floor, holding. Then tighten a bit more from the first floor to the second floor, holding here. Then tighten from the second floor to the third floor, holding. Then tighten from the third floor to the fourth floor, holding here. Then finally from the fourth floor to the fifth floor, holding here, breathing deeply. So we are going to release in 5 stages. So release, let go from the fifth to the fourth floor. Then from the fourth floor to the third floor. Let go from the third floor to the second floor. Let go from the second floor to the first floor. And finally let go from the first floor to the ground floor. Release and relax. So recheck your position and make sure you are not using your abdominal muscles, just concentrating in your pelvic floor muscles now. So in the last exercise, we are going to practice in quick succession. So I'm going to count up to 4 to hold, up to 4 to release. So when you are ready, inhaling, tighten your pelvic floor muscles on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Release on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Release on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Inhale, tighten on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Release on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Inhale, tighten on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Release on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Inhale, tighten your muscles on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Release on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. And keep practicing in your own time for 5 more times if you want to, but if it's enough for you, you might want to rest in a baby pose, maybe, if it's too much. When you have finished to practice, we are going all to rest now in baby pose. So you are going to have your knees hip width apart, and you are going to bring your forehead to the floor with your arm alongside your body with your palm facing up. So just breathe slowly and deeply in this position, relaxing your wrist, relaxing your shoulders and your elbows, focusing now on your breath, breathing smoothly and deeply, just resting here for a moment or so after I've been practicing pelvic floor exercises. The last exercise can be practiced daily at home, and you can practice this exercise in any position. So the quick successions, holding and releasing on 4.